zone. Again? I like the rest of these are playable. Maybe not helped by changing every 6 months. Yeah. I don't know. I don't mind it changing regularly, but it's just that initial. Because I imagine even when it changes, you'll have some intuitions about how things are going to be working, even if the patch notes are big. Like, one of the things that I really like about the Bazaar is how much it changes. Though maybe items being more parsable helps out a lot with that.
Was that even a battle?
Nice.
Maybe a skirmish.
Get a lighter. Take bad XP over medium shop. Ammo?
You've just taken the first step toward good taste.
Reload, please.
Tell everyone you got it here.
Suspicious.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Yeah. Silver Trebucket. Like starting Treb illegal. I think they confirmed they're going to. There will be no more large items in the starting pools.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like waves. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
I have a command to see my PC configs. Not one that is up to date. I think the gaming PC is a 3080 with 16 gigs of RAM and some shitty Intel CPU. Ti. My streaming PC has a 1080 on it. Not even a Ti, just a regular 1080. Stream is laggy. Is it? It looks fine in OBS. It drops frames when the memory leak happens, but... Hey, Frosty. Stream itself the game. It's not laggy right now, right? It's just, like, in combat. I don't know if I win a PvE fight. If I go here. But I'm doing it anyway.
Is health food. Literally.
Yikes. Yeah, it might have more to do with the setup that I'm using to stream the game to the streaming PC. All of, like, the real gaming solutions have produced worse quality for me than just using vanilla Windows RDP. I should probably look into having a better solution than regular Windows RDP. But, like, I don't know, it seems fine.
Why run?
I'm not sure why that would be an issue for, like, fight visuals. Because, like, this looks fine, right? It's just sometimes the game runs bad. Slows down more than other streamers. Looks choppy. Does it? I guess there it chopped a little. I don't know. I'm so used to it at this point that I wouldn't be able to tell if it was different. Yeah, the PC that it's running on is not low specs. If anything, it would be because of the way that I'm RDPing into the machine, producing a lower frame rate. But in that case, it would be like consistently low rather than just like some combats looking bad. Yeah, I also might just not restart as much as some other streamers.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
It is consistently slow. Is it? I don't know, this looks totally normal to me. What are we upgrading here? What? It's not about anybody whining. Just if there is an FPS issue, there is an FPS issue. No!
So you're not made of sugar? How does that even work? Why
Like, given how little it comes up, I imagine it's not a deal breaker for most people, but if there's an issue, there's an issue.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Over years, I'm not playing random demo games. Yeah. Usually the game is how you get people in, though. Yeah, every time I've looked into any of the other RDP solutions, they've all been way worse than just the vanilla Windows one.
I paint my ship red, but I
I think there were two I tried. One was Parsec, and then there was one other one, and they looked so bad.
put it toward nobler use.
Am I streaming with RDP, though? Because I don't want to run OBS and the game on the same computer. We were getting frame drops for other reasons when I was running this on the same computer as OBS.
If you want brim and stomach,
Would a capture card solution not be better?
I believe in joy.
Maybe? If you... How would you set that up?
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
Is there a good way to do, like, capture card from PC to PC? It sounds just not something that I considered.
Strike an inch to the left, nothing. An inch to the right, everything.
I have too much strength for one blade.
Let's see. PC capture card.
You fight like a dervish, without honor.
See that plank? Walk it. Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
10% crit on the lighter. Lighter might be around longer than the double barrel.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
Okay, so
Go make some
Narwhal
more
Grindstone.
and come back and tell me. Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
I assume that's how most streamers set it up for multi-PC. That would make more sense than the way that I'm doing it. Like, you've got a capture card into it. I guess you could... You would still have to RDP into the machine, right? Just OBS wouldn't use the RDP signal. It would just use the capture card signal. RDP into the streaming machine. Oh, but that would require me to... Doing it that way, I guess would make more sense. Would require me to redo my entire setup, though.
Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer action.
I currently don't have a monitor hooked up to my gaming PC.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen
Have
my
I
share
considered
of
renting a
storms.
cloud server, recording directly to that, and broadcasting from it? Yeah, that definitely has high latency. You mirror your output of your one monitor to the capture card, so you have two outputs of the same screen. Would that output capture inputs still?
Defeat does not defeat me.
Like, you still need RDP to control it, right? I guess you could overlay the video feed on top. Into a KVM switch. It's a device that lets you use the same peripherals, multiple PCs. I had a software solution for this a long time ago. I think it was called, like, ShareMouse. But I just haven't needed it with the current setup.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh. Whoever said money can't buy class had
Yep,
nice...
zero recharges if you upgrade it. That's why we're keeping it around. I was keeping it around.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
The bazaar is an overripe fruit.
I understand the having two PCs meme. Things run better when you're able to not have OBS run at the same time as other games.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
There's a few other benefits to it too. It is nice to have like all your stream config stuff just completely sequestered away from your streaming computer. A lot harder to accidentally leak something you don't want to leak. Like, the computer that is streaming this is pretty much only used for playing whatever game that I'm playing on stream.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Silver upgrade. Gonna upgrade the silencer. These are just day 4 loot items. You've got so many options when you've got an upgraded silencer.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
Not many of those options are Vanessa items, but, you know. I was experienced to be playing something in FPS over IDP. It's surprisingly low latency. I had no problems playing PoE over it. I mean, I can speak from experience that it has improved performance.
My fight isn't with you.
My streaming PC is capable of streaming, but it was not capable of, like, playing Mechabellum at high quality while streaming. Or, like, playing Path of Exile while streaming. What CPU? I have no idea.
Land legs make you predictable.
The CPU in
You
the
move
streaming PC
in
is old.
straight lines.
It's from, like, 2017. Hmm. Got 3 multicast on this. I still want to hold this. Yeah, I mean, it's just another way to do things. You can obviously buy a bigger computer that can handle everything, but if you're going to want to have multiple machines anyway. Yeah, obviously not saying that it's not doable to stream everything on one PC. But you are able to get away with lower quality hardware.
Waste of gunpowder.
It's not like the only reason that I have a 2 PC setup is for streaming. Like, originally this computer wasn't even for the stream. I think when I was playing... Was it Mechabellum? When I switched over to this setup? Was it Mechabellum or when I tried to stream some PoE? I switched over to the setup and it was just better. Board's still kind of weak. Switching during the mecha stream. Yeah. I know I was playing mecha on my main PC for a long time. But I think I switched over when I tried to play PoE and it just wasn't working, and then I realized everything just looked better if I ran mecha on a separate PC. I could turn up the quality on mecha a bit. It ran smoother. Good old augmented weaponry.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Could I get any of those weaker boards? Upgrade my CPU as well. I did upgrade the CPU in the streaming PC a few years back. The one in the current PC is just good enough. Just haven't had much need to. Yeah, I guess now that you mention, I did upgrade the CPU in the gaming PC. Not the gaming PC. Now the current streaming PC. I think it was like 2020? Maybe 2019? But like I had to replace the whole motherboard at the time too. It was a huge pain.
A battle? Maybe a skirmish?
Everyone here is huge. It's terrible.
Okay, I'll try ordering a capture card. That's probably a good idea.
Midsworth says I'm bad at this, but I just want the huge thing.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
Brahms?
Remember, diamonds come in small boxes.
We are not gaining any regen.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Is the amulet still bugged? Yes. There has not been a patch. Go, go, Weatherglass! What bug? It doesn't give crit to items that only have damage as their output.
Myself and I still lost.
It would work on like our Weatherglass and the lighter, but it would not work on a double barrel.
Sword without a blade.
No CDR? I'm aware. The CDR doesn't really matter. I run out of ammo anyway. Oh, you're saying, yeah, from Kaiser. I did remember that I had Silencer in play. I just also remembered that it didn't matter.
Well, well, well. Look what the tide washed in.
I mean, I want Stunning Strike. Ugh. If the idea is we're cutting the double barrel soon, I'm only going to have a lighter that crits. Oh, right, it's from the super syrup. This is good with the inevitable dock lines.
That's all I've got. Move along.
I'm just gonna take the inevitable dock lines. It's crit going on Aiden. Oh. Yes. Yes, it is.
Back to the patch for me, it seems.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
When you heal poison 1.
I've got everything you need to do anything you... Bet you'll be surprised when that comes in handy. See ya.
You have the Weather Glass the crit. Consider taking the Bird or Lich. Lich, I pretty much never take. I'm way too traumatized of that fight. Bird, sometimes. If I think I can do 6k damage before Sandstorm kills me. I'm probably a little more scared of the chicken fight than I should be, but...
People first, profit 10. Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
Later placement? Or what? Nah, this isn't ranked right now. We're just stacking our ranked tickets to the moon. Yeah, hotspot. Yeah, sure. I guess that's fine. Still not getting any regen anywhere.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Chicken! Speak of the devil. Yeah, we are way too slow to beat this.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
We need skills. We very badly need skills. This hastes the weapon that isn't otherwise hasted. Building crescendo. Yep. At least we're critting now.
I do not teach lies. I teach mastery over it.
Burn freeze. Definitely not burn freeze.
If it melts through your pack, I I'm not liable.
I didn't think this was possible.
See that plank? Walk it.
What?
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Can roll this a couple times. I still want to find like a poison or a.
Wounds?
Where shall we start?
Phonograph's a hell of an item.
That belongs in a museum. But I guess you can keep it.
Maidens are poison, if only. If only. Army Hasted Eden, probably a little better.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Think we're fine. Do I value the crit more versus the skill activation for more fire proc? For what? It's 4.2. Hotspot? Hotspot's just almost irrelevant. It's such a small amount of burn. It's not even burn that can crit. I need gold. I don't want to be in a spot where I can't afford to take a skill. Medkit here.
Nightshade knows his poisons, but he's got no flair, no fire.
Outpace the free extra prog. Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to know.
It's just not a huge deal either way. Yeah. 2 activations before it's capped out.
Pathetic, as spineless as a jellyfish.
Thanks, game. Thanks for giving me all of these wonderful skills.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine is highly concentrated. I think that suits you beautifully. You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
I need a nice shard. Yeah, a nice shard for a starting freeze would be great. It's been pretty hard to find a freeze item on Vanessa.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
I'm also not sure where it would go. I got the Aiden for it, but... yeah, it's usually Icicle.
All cannon, no ball. Haha. Now this will inspire the crew.
This world is full of noise. We must find the quiet within.
I do not have a vehicle. Yeah, Diamond Phonograph is much better than Gold Phonograph.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Sort of insane they made Snowflake grant the Icy enchant. Yeah, that's why it was hotfixed out. Up to Lucy and move the Phonograph over. We could. I don't know. I really only care about the haste on the Weatherglass, and we have full haste uptime on the Weatherglass. Yeah, you can still get it if you random the fight.
Gold, they say.
Yes, you. If you have an item in your stash, you can only see it in shops at the same rarity. So, like, if you've got, like, this bronze lighter, we will never see a lighter in the shop because it is day 10 and we can no longer see bronzes in the shop.
Waste of gunpowder.
Pretty sure I just want burn. It just does damage so much faster than poison. We could Ruby over lighter.
The way of the needle
Crit
is
freeze.
precise, merciful.
Nope. Okay, so we have no weapons. We have no large items. Can cap out Crescendo slightly faster? I guess we're just capping out Crescendo slightly faster.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Dually with a Weatherglass. Mine's a lot faster. Oh, good night, dude.
You fall like a boulder. I flow like the waves.
Ruby better than lighter. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know, maybe. It might be. It sells for more gold than the lighter.
Adira has surpassed me in power, but he can never surpass me in years. I have seen such talent once before, and it bloomed into Adira.
This might be unhinged. I don't know that we beat this. Nope, perfectly fine. What are we worried about? Easy fight.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Okay, well, that's better than later. It's the second time that's happened tonight.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over.
Okay, I'll take some poison.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of stores.
I guess small shop could give me ice pick. I guess that's a playable.
All cannon, no ball.
Looks like we're turning the run around. If they had more gold, I'd probably go to chocolate, but 35 is... It's a little
Reward
light.
the peaceful, punish the warful.
Speaking of wasting
Use
gold,
that for the good of all.
that's not actually... That doesn't do anything. Yeah, better to just have the thrusters. I gotta imagine we can take this fight. They're so slow at applying the shield.
See that plank? Walk it.
Soul of the district. No. Medkits for the first Aiden that I don't even plan on playing for much longer. Nice 50 gold. Yeah, I guess we did need the gold. Can't complain too much. Didn't have quick freeze yet.
I pay well for mid-sized things. Reasonable sized things. Oh, I didn't want to sell that anyway.
Okay. There's no rush on selling anything, right?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Flagship! It's a cool item. It's a shame it's never gonna get to activate.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round! Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me. Care little for gold.
First creeping chill.
Enlightenment is my reward.
It's easier to get an ice cube here than it is to get something from Dooley. Oh, rainbow potion. Yeah, I guess this is a board that actually can use rainbow potion. Sure. It's the One Peepo. It allows you to queue up the song One People by Marcus D. It is redeemable once a week. So special about the song? He kind of had to be here 5 years ago. It's a product of the times. You see, it sounds like when he is saying One People, it sounds like he is saying One Peepo, and chat found that to be the peak of comedy. So it was the only song we were allowed to listen to for a period of time on stream.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Yeah. I'm gonna order a capture card and see if that makes things better. It wasn't until tonight that anyone really mentioned that there was an issue. It looks fine on my end, but maybe people are a little more sensitive to the frame rate than I am. Poison on the weather glass? What does shield on the weather glass do? Shield 20? So shield 100? Kinda like that more. Poison something else, drop the fish. Oh. Yeah, that might be better. That might have been better. We do have the Sapphire that we kind of want to get in. I don't know, there's a lot of defense. You gotta do something real to put Scraps on, too. If we get Scraps as level up rewards.
Welcome. I won't tell anybody you've got that. Element of surprise, you know?
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Oh, I didn't even look up the channel photograph. Use the item to the left of this shield 20. Yup. Yup. Just skills.
I paint my ship red, but I don't bleed.
Where do all those freezes come from over there? Did the big freezes just hit the glass and then Beta Ray? Did Beta Ray things?
Eat up, bulk up, get solid.
Take that. Go to Volcus.
Cool. Professional.
Let's see. PC, capture, card. You have any suggestions on, like, which ones are worth picking up? Elgato is top. Is it actually top, or is it another one of those products where Elgato is basically just a scam?
Objective failed. Requesting medieval.
Yeah, I have a 2PC setup.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
My lessons are painful. Are you prepared?
I've been using a 2PC setup for like 8 months now, 6 months now. And I have just been informed that I'm doing it in like the worst possible way. And it all makes sense now that it's mentioned, but I did not consider that I was doing things in the worst possible way. Yeah, when I think capture card, I don't think of PC to PC. I think of... Ooh. I think of, like, game console to PC. Infinite with that skill? Which skill? We're already pretty close to trigger on
My fight
ICD.
isn't with you.
Like, we've got perma-haste phonograph.
We're out to dethrone a king.
We're like
not
0.2 seconds away from ICD.
nobody.
Radiant!
Time is an endless nap.
Ah, darn. Now I feel silly for not putting the shield on the phonograph. Yeah. I really want to override it. Durable earlier in the run. Yeah. Hey, JB Devs. Thanks for the sub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Overwrite. It's either overwrite or it's 54 shield, man. It's 54 shield. It makes my, like, pig bonk matchup so much better to have the shield. 108. Yeah, I don't think I can overwrite it. I don't know. Like, 54 shield legitimately gets us out of range. Put it on phonograph. It's just burn 3. Yeah, it's not doing anything else.
Ships may sink, but I'm a good swimmer.
We may have just downgraded our board. That's okay.
All right. I know my incendiaries.
When you use an item with burn, that item gains 1 burn for the fight.
Careful with that.
It's all better now. We're okay. We're okay. Clam gives instant freeze. Yeah, we have instant freeze from the slow skill. We could also put it on the clam to get another instant freeze, but I'm not too worried about that. We're triggering fast enough. Oh yeah, and the haste gives us another one. Did we not see that? I'm just not usually thinking about... I didn't even realize that I had a final flame. We got it so late.
Waste of gunpowder.
Depends what we're against. It's a 3 ammo frost potion. I think if I'm playing Icicle, I'm not playing Sapphire. The reason to play Sapphire would be for the frost potion. Like, how much is Thrusters doing here? It's 0.3. Keeping us closer to ICD. Can't do anything with the life steal. Yeah, I think the main thing that we're worried about losing to here is Radiant.
estimate.
2. Oh yeah, this is already... Right, we also have Hotspot Clam. So we are actually triggering the burn one at 0 seconds too. So we get 3 freezes at the start of fight. Way too late for the trop. Yeah, okay. Well, last fight.
I should lower my prices.
Pretty sure this
You
is the
should
board.
know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
What do you got, Dooley? Very mediocre looking solar farm board.
All cannon, no ball.
Yeah. Oh. I did think that was our last win. Okay. Still going. Still going.
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
Yeah, you're getting a little value out of trop.
It's over already. The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
Diamond Cutlass. If I take the XP here, and I get 1 more XP from an event, I level again, I guess. The rest of these don't do anything anyway. Nope. These items, fish for an enchant.
I can turn your minutes into hours.
Now this will
Turbo
inspire
Concealed
the crew.
Dagger. Okay, no Radiant, please.
I may be young for
It's a lot of
captain,
HP.
but I've seen my share of storms.
You do see these tusks, right? Next time, I'll show you what I learned from this.
Land legs make you pretty.
Yep.
Haha! We could use you in the fight on Pelago.
Nice bonk. Like I said, pretty much only losing to Radiant. Something very silly. The path to get to this board was very silly. I don't know what happened on the first, like, 8 or 9 days of this run, but we eventually got Phonograph Weatherglass and built our own Sick Burn, kind of. Yeah, this board had a shotgun on it for a while. We were doing ammo item stuff for a bit. There was a gold silencer on the board at some point. We had a couple turns of, like, gold silencer GT. Vanessa games are weird sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in, like, 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.